check 1 2. What's good, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are doing fine. You hear me all right? Welcome in, guys. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also hit the like button to help the stream get out to more people. And then make sure you send your demos. Let me just lower this just a tiny bit. So make sure you send your demos over to demos@rawsomerecordings.com. You're listening to Yuta Yamada all the way from Japan. We had the pleasure of finally meeting up in Amsterdam. Came out to support the Rawsome showcase in Amsterdam as well, so we're really excited to have him on. Currently sitting at the number 14 spot on minimal and deep tech releases. Hey, what's good, everybody? Let me know how the levels sound on your side. Yo, 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 yo. What's up, Bats? Nate Chapman in the chat. What's good, bro? Good to see you, man. I see you still cranking out in the studio. Kenny Cruisin'. I love that name. What's up, man? Overworked, what's good? Amargosa, Diego, Kane, what's up, everybody? Good to see you guys in here. I hope you've had a great start to December. I've been all over the country, it feels like, in the last couple of weeks, so bear with me. It's been kind of crazy, but we do have a lot of demos. There's definitely a lot of demos that have come in since I've left, but here we are. Let's get into it, yeah? What up, Macbeth? Good to see you, man. Macbeth, you're in Orlando? Yeah, Art Basel. Anybody else go to Art Basel? That looked fun. We were actually at a wave music festival in Seattle. So we flew out to Seattle on Thursday, and then I flew all the way back to Florida on Saturday. It was insane. I didn't get back until like 12 midnight, 6.5 hour flight, plus 3 hour difference. Whew. It's like literally going from one corner all the way up to it's like the southeastern corner to the northwestern corner of the United States. Yeah, it's pretty close to you, Nate. You're out in California? Orlando, that's what I thought, bro. Nice, man. Well, thank you guys for being here. I'm really excited. I'm gonna start getting some of these demos lined up. So I'm just gonna go through chronological order. Whoever has sent in their demo, or if you already sent it, give it a bump. Like go into the email and just hit reply and just type bump or whatever for the stream. That way I see it and I don't miss it. So I've overworked. We got Adam Loving. Adam, good to see you here, man. I hope everything's been well. I hope everyone's having a great holiday season so far. Got a lot of stuff coming up, you know. Adam, the Mr. Leon the Lover, the link didn't work there. Macbeth. Atiba, is that your first name? I was wondering that the last time. I figured Macbeth was maybe your last name. I just McLovin, baby. That's what it reminds me of. All right, so we have Nate Chapman as well. And we have Amargosa. Okay, we're moving right along. We got Diego Barrera, my man. Diego, how's your experience in Miami so far? You've been living there for what, maybe a year now? What's up, Amargosa? Good to see you here, man. Yeah, Nate, I got yours, so you're all good. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anyone here. Any news? Any exciting stuff coming up? I know 1 year, right? Fuck yeah, dude. Well, cheers to 1 year in Miami. You're alive. That's pretty incredible. It's tough to maintain a good balance in Miami sometimes. So if you're capable of doing that, you got the willpower to do it. More power to you, because Miami's one of the best markets in the world. Florida next year, nice. Do you know where in Florida? You can really see how crazy the city gets. Yeah, Art Basel is really nice, man. I mean, they go above and beyond for all of those productions. It's almost become, I feel like it's become more, let me just stop this real quick. I feel like Art Basel's become more of a conference now. Like, it's become more, I feel like I would rather go to Art Basel than I would go to WMC maybe. Obviously, you know, it's like, it's different weather during those parts of the year, but Art Basel seems to really bring some creative ideas to life and blend music with those creative ideas. So I think people are really pushing the boundaries at Art Basel a lot more these days, which is dope. You and Overworked are hitting the festival next year? Hell yeah. I love to hear that. I can't wait to party with you guys. I'm very, very excited for that. And yeah, if you guys are in the United States, or if you're going to be around next summer, we have our music festival, Odyssey, coming back July 29th out here in St. Petersburg, Florida. We do have payment plans already. The tickets are uber cheap. So if you have friends out here in Florida, or if you want to buy somebody a really cool Christmas gift and invite them out to the greatest music festival alive. But yeah, we're really excited. You got payment plans. The tickets are really cheap. So, I mean, it's, you know, we're trying to keep it very affordable for everybody. But the ticket prices will go up, so definitely grab them as soon as possible. And yeah, definitely get looking at like some of the flights and things like that, like bookings for hotels. It's always good doing that in advance and having that all lined up so you don't have to worry about it later on. But we've already confirmed the headliner. He is an absolute GOAT, and I am very, very excited. I cannot say anything yet, but everybody in this stream would love to see this artist. I've met this artist many times. I've hung out with them. They've mentored me in certain parts of my career. They've also helped catapult Rawsome into the spotlight. They've helped many of our artists. They've signed some of our artists. So yeah, true GOAT that we have headlining this year for the Rawsome stage. So we're going to be actually changing around some of the stages. So the Odyssey stage will be the Odyssey Elixir stage, and that's going to be the one on the water, mainly for our local talent. And then the Rawsome stage is going to be the bigger stage this year, because I feel like our musical tastes have aligned with the label, and this is somebody that has been like a huge advocate to what we do. And I got to see him in Amsterdam, and we got that locked in as soon as we could. So I'm really excited for that. Yes. So, yeah, we had a great weekend. What's up, Smitty? I was in Seattle and then came back to St. Pete. So there was a back-to-back music festival weekend for me. So yeah, I appreciate you guys being patient with all the streams. It's definitely been a lot of back and forth, but yeah, so just to recap, Leon, the lover, I just need another link from you. That link didn't work, but let's get right into it, man. We got our boy Overworked from California up first. Smitty up in this bitch. Good to see you, man. It was awesome chilling over the weekend at one of us, and shout out to Breezy bringing the heat. That was really exciting to see. I'm super proud. Y'all grinding. Nah, it's the truth. It shows a lot of commitment. It takes a lot of time to make music, so it's not something that should be taken lightly. You know, you're spending a good amount of your days maybe figuring out, learning things, throwing ideas around to your friends. So yeah, I think the grind is really, really important, you know what I mean? So competition's going higher and higher, I think, every year as far as the creative side of music. I think a lot of artists are pushing the boundaries a little bit more. We're kind of breaking out of those stereotypes a little bit more these days, which is also good to see. And I have some productions. I have a remix that's going to be coming out in February, so I've just been asked to do a really exciting remix for my friends out in Bali. I'm not going to say any more than that because I don't want to reveal the artist or the label, but this duo has been absolutely killing it. They are in charge of one of the biggest brands in the music industry, and just hit me up, and I got to see them in Amsterdam as well. This is why you got to go to Amsterdam next year. If you guys were not in Amsterdam during ADE, I urge you to go. It is so important for your career and just networking and just being able to come back to your studio with a lot of inspiration, a lot of new contacts. Definitely really does help. So I stress that more than anything. Strip knows the deal. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. ADE it's one of those things I go to every year. It's like, you know how you have like Christmas and New Year's and all these different holidays during the year? There's two that are really important for me personally. Amsterdam Dance Event and obviously Odyssey Music Festival. Those are the two staples for me. Every single year I will be going to these. Obviously, we'll be going to Odyssey, but yeah, Amsterdam is definitely one of those really, really important hubs that I think just really helps the creative juices flow and really connects the dots for a lot of artists and individuals alike around the world. I got to experience that firsthand, which was really awesome during the weekend in Seattle. Seattle was definitely a really fun time. I know it doesn't really apply to house music. However, I think some of the takeaways from the bass music scene has really influenced a lot of how I just look at life and how I try to organize events and even just your creative flow and tracks. I wouldn't really be discouraged from going too far out of the box. I think it's really important for everyone to really fine tune and hone in on what those characteristics and styles of tracks you make. It's really important to just put your own take on these things so that you don't wind up just sounding like everything else that's being put out. But yeah, I got Overworked up in the chat here. Let's give him a follow, show some love. This one's called Rawsome. My man, bro. I miss you, dude. We really want to go out to San Diego again this year. I gotta we gotta get Greg on top of shit. San Diego that was such a good time. All right, let's crank this volume up here for our boy. Miami Music Week is also really good, but it seems like there's too much going on and there's not enough people to go around. Everybody's trying to do like tech house events all at once, and I don't know, man. It's lost its magic for me personally. Could just be jaded, but there's other events around the world that I feel I gravitate towards more because they appeal to me more. Even though Miami's in my backyard. Christmas. Yep. You have like a label buddy. Be like, yo, I'll buy you a ticket to ADE if you buy me a ticket. But another thing, you don't have to buy the actual ticket to ADE. Just get there, and then you can go to events however you want. You don't have to do the conference and all that stuff. I like the break. Hey. Nice work, man. Yeah, cool little breaks like that can always help, you know? Alright, we got PWE. And we got our boy Mr. Smitty. Paul, good to see you, man. Thank you for sending in your tunes. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you hit that like button. That's really important. But if you haven't yet, send over your demos to our email. It's demos@rawsomerecordings.com. All embroidered on there. We'll be putting these on the site very soon. I'm still here, guys, don't worry. We'll have more bucket hats in the new color coming soon as well. Nice sub. One mixing thing I would suggest is like some of the drums maybe have some mid-range to the drums because of the bass line. The drums seem like they're maybe high passed or something. So like a little bit more of that like mid to mid-high range would do a lot for the groove, because it'll have that like mid-chest sort of like pop when it's hitting. But yeah, other than that, it's really a nice track, man. I like the clap too. Maybe bring the clap up more. So it's got like a little bit more snap in the high end. Get it, boy. I like this part a lot right here. Smooth, bro. I think I mean, personally, I think as far as like the kick and the bass relationship, this is one of your best productions for sure, bro. Like, I specifically like this. I always enjoy the end of tracks because most of the time you don't get that real stripped back version of the track in the beginning of it. Only sometimes, depending obviously on the producer, but I really enjoy the endings of tracks when they just basically, it allows for an easier mix out. If you're a DJ, you play this track, you want to mix another track in. It's always good not having so much happening towards the end of a track. So well done, man. Yo, we're trying to get Adrian out here too, bro. Trying to get our boy. Ah, nice, man. I mean, his agent's trying to be a little greedy right now, so that's all I'll say about that. Yo, my man, thank you so much for sending this over, bro. I appreciate you. That was really nice. Yeah, so that's basically all I had to say about that. Is literally just like maybe I really like that little stripped down end of the track. It's all really cool, man. I think on those sounds too, like really, since it's like soloed out basically, really get the saturation up so that it just sounds more analog, right? Like I guess that's kind of what we're all chasing here, is to get that real authentic analog sound coming from, mostly digital synths at this point, which is not an easy task. It's definitely tough to get that sound when you're I mean, even for me, like some of my VSTs, I'll throw on like saturation, I'll bit crush it, I'll do whatever I can to really just get that sounding a little bit more like an analog synth versus like something from like Logic or something. But Paz, I just got your email. In the future, guys, if you do send in, I think most of you did, but if you send more than one track, this is just a tidbit of information. Make sure it's all in one playlist. Most labels, I mean, I know for a fact they will appreciate that. I don't think they're gonna not listen to it, but it definitely helps streamline everything and keep everything nice and neat, because there might be a track that they liked and then they got to click multiple links. If everything's all existing in one place, it really helps out a lot. All right, we got our boy Macbeth up next, all the way out from Orlando, Florida. I'm going to get his SoundCloud added in the chat for you guys. Go give him a follow, show some love. This one is called Get High. Be right back, guys. Just gonna grab something. Alright, we back. Let's get it. This is reminding me of Drew Daps, bro. Is Drew Daps coming to Orlando? smooth, man. Mix down's really nice. He is, right? That's what I thought. I mean, this is right up his alley for sure. Nice, man. Oh, that'll be a lot of fun. When does he play in Orlando? I'll see if I can maybe make it up. I'm assuming maybe the day before St. Pete. Tuesday, okay. Let me see. I don't think I have anything coming up on Tuesday. Yeah, it'll all just depend on the week of. See if things are slowed down by then. Actually, oh yeah, you already know, Gio. What's up, fam? Good to see you, brother. Drew Daps, 17th. Yeah, Overworked. You know Daps out there, right? He's usually in San Diego a lot. Or he lives in San Diego, I guess. Yo, Leon, what's good, man? Hey, just real quick, by the way, the link that you sent me was broken, so I think you need to just send a new link. Perfect. Thank you, bro. Pretty sure you were like right. Okay, so you're before. So we'll go after this one. Macbeth, do you have any other tracks? Because what we can do is like let's just let's keep an open dialogue. Let's agree on 2 tracks. Because like we used to do a lot of straight up we used to do more VAs, but I just said no to them because it just didn't work out. It's just so much work for us at the label, and then the releases just get like so muddied because of how many artists. So I mean, if we were to do something, it would be probably like a smaller VA like we have done in the past with I think Daps was on there as well. But yeah, I would love to get an EP. Like two track EPs are always the way to go, I think. Oh, you seen him in San Diego? Nice. I like the skateboard videos too. Yo, Macbeth, you showed out to Slumberland too, man. I was fucking vibing, bro. What else is in the future for Macbeth here in Florida? Like for Gio, what else is coming up after obviously like New Year's is done and January? Like let's all talk 2023 plans. We're in December already, right? Like we've got only a couple of weeks until the new year. It's like a good time to figure out what your goals and what your, plans are to do and things like that. So I'd love to hear some of you guys' like plans for next year, any labels that you're really aiming to sign, what kind of like artists you're trying to work with, what kind of sounds you're trying to bring to the scene, you know what I mean? Or just really cool events that you have planned for the new year. I'd love to hear all about it. Nice, Leon, thank you. Leon, by the way, I'm loving all those videos, man. I love the educational content is really, really great. working on turning an Instagram remix with a vocalist into a full track. So I don't know how the remixes work. You just basically have like somebody post a video and then you post a reply in a way. So like a vocalist did an acapella and you're taking that and making a track out of it.
If you're gonna get high, get high.
Yeah, man, I feel like Macbeth, I think Orlando's like a really great area for minimal and deep, and I think a lot of different styles of music will work in Orlando because you always have a fresh, like new, crowd that comes in there every, year at least with colleges. And then also it's a big tourist spot. So you got a lot of people just constantly in and out of Orlando. So I feel like the crowd there is going to be way ahead of most other markets in the United States, because of just like the name recognition. Like everybody knows it. A lot of people like to go to college and go to school out there. There's a lot of like art schools there as well, like like the music school Full Sail. I've always been really captivated by Orlando and the scene out there. It was still one of the first scenes I ever like played outside of my own market, and it was so good to like go to Orlando and be able to hear all this new music, because nobody else was doing stuff like that aside from Orlando, and that was like 10 years ago or more. So the fact that it still has that, and with the Housekeepers, I give them so much credit because they've been really pushing that for a long time. They've made the investments of like bringing international artists out to like these smaller venues, and eventually grew to something like huge now. They're doing like festival takeovers, which is definitely, I think, the next step in like a label brand's trajectory is once you have a crew, is to have some sort of manifestation in real time, like a showcase. But if you're able to jump onto like they're doing curating, I think, for the Insomniac events, so like unbelievable. It's definitely like they're hitting so many people now. And you can tell by the bookings too with Insomniac, they're starting to lean more towards, I mean, obviously, they bring in a lot of great talent to Miami, but it seems like that Miami talent is starting to spread to different markets around the United States. San Diego's always been a really good one too. Cross Festival was one of the first festivals in the United States that I saw bringing these international DJs that nobody knew about except for like the real heavy underground, kids that were going to the club and researching music all nonstop. Yeah, man. So thank you again for sending this over. This is a nice vibe. I like it. It's super, super chill, like loungy sort of vibe. So it definitely put me into that like Drew Dapp sort of mentality. But yeah, I would love to hear more. That way we can kind of like pick out a couple tracks for an EP. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting involved with more people here in Florida especially, but we've thrived basically off of, just an international worldwide producer base. And that's been one of the coolest things, is that that's brought me around the world. I've been able to meet people in Japan and Korea and, out there in Australia. I've been to all parts of Europe at this point. The only place I haven't been yet is South America, believe it or not. Isn't that crazy? And Africa, actually. I haven't been out there. Or like, fucking Antarctica. Do they have parties out there? That'd be something crazy. I'm just reading through the chat real quick, guys. That's pretty cool. I like the Instagram like remix stuff. Have any of you guys like gone full send on TikTok yet? And I'm a fucking hypocrite because I preach this all the time, but I never do it. But if you have the capacity of doing that, it is probably more beneficial to go down the route of like YouTube and TikTok, and you'll probably have so many new fans just from those two platforms. Direct support for Bachelors of Science in January. Working on getting some more releases out. regional festival bookings, and want to bring more Latin vibes to St. Pete. I love that. Yeah, I feel like most of Florida's got that already kind of built in, but St. Pete's had some sort of like little bit of balance. There's a little bit of everything, it seems like. But yeah, man, I'd love to see it come back. And I'm sorry for the ignorance here, but who are the Bachelors of Science? Are they house music? Bass music? All right, let's keep on going here. So, Nate, you'll be right after Mr. Leon here. Oh, it's a degree. I'm like, wait a second. Nah, you said direct support. Going home for Christmas and then January coming back to Miami recharged for 2023. Goals for next year to start making music with themes and strong personal messages. I like that a lot too. I think for the most part, a lot of us sit down just, kind of just trying to create a randomly awesome idea when we make music. However, I feel like when you have more of a direct idea and vision on what you want to do, it tends to come out a lot more efficiently. Especially if you have a theme for the track, like, for example, I had my Fortnite theme track. I was playing the game a lot. I was really into it. It was like very, very new at the time. And I don't know. I was captivated by all the samples in the game. And I made a song with the intention of making it like a themed track, put my own vocals into it and everything. And then it got signed to Insomniac. And that was what helped me get onto an EDC lineup. And I encourage you guys to do more of those like very well thought out plans and like having themes, or, if you have a message to send. It's all about the delivery, right? So you can really make those impacts and do some more substantial, I would say art. Just by like staying true to you and just trying to bring out some like really cool and creative ideas that you've been maybe just thinking about, or you have like in your phone and you haven't really taken the time to tackle it yet. Yeah, man, Macbeth, thank you so much again, man. I appreciate you being here. It was really nice to link in Orlando for Slumberland. But yeah, definitely hit me up with more tracks. I'll be, for the foreseeable future, I should be on for the rest of, the month. I should have every Wednesday pretty settled where we can do, some more streams. Sounds like an amazing theme party in Antarctica, right? Yeah, it would. You just have to dress really, really heavily so you don't freeze to death. It's a degree. Drum and bass from San Francisco. That's what I thought, man. That's cool. They played Dirty Bird. Okay. Liquid. I like Liquid drum and bass very, very much. You already know that. Yeah, so where are they playing? I'm just interested because obviously, Gio and I have been trying to push a little bit of the Liquid drum and bass here in Florida, but it's, in the United States, it's just not really, like all it is really, Gio, and I think I've told you this, nobody's made it big yet, like, would Rudimental be considered like a drum and bass act? But anyway, like there has been no current like Clooney or John Summit, yeah, right, in the drum and bass scene. Maybe Piri and Tommy could do it. The two, like the guy and girl duo that are like popping off on TikTok right now. They could surely bring drum and bass into the forefront. But it depends on like the artist's movement, if the artists are really pushing for it and the crowd really wants it and there's like an actual movement behind it. At the Nest? Nice. Okay. Shit, count us in. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we had the idea of doing maybe like a drum and bass night at some point at the Nest. Yeah, it's definitely cool to see that you're like, who's throwing the party? Is it you, Gio? Because I'm just trying to wonder if there's is Empty Pockets coming through. All right, yo, let's get into it. Leon, I got Leon the Lovers SoundCloud in the chat for you guys. Go give him a follow, show some love. You know the drill. He's got 2 tracks for us today. First one's called Find a Way, and the second one's called Right Now. And Leon, if you talk to Perez, I haven't seen him in the chats lately. Life's been fucking insane, and I really need to get back to him about some of those tracks that he was sending over. So, yeah, and I don't know if you were on those tracks or not, but yeah, we got to catch up for sure. It's been too long. All right, guys, let's get into it. This one's called Find a Way. The boy Nigel is fire. Nah, he really is. He's fun, man. We had a really good time. Right? It just takes an artist to really catapult to the top. It crosses over, and people of all genres are like, what's this? Oh, it's drum and bass. Oh, cool. I like drum and bass now. And then all these kids are going to be like drum and bass fans. And nobody's going to tell them otherwise because they're going to think it's like this new thing. They're like, I'm cool because I like drum and bass now. But I seen John Summit's dropping drum and bass in his set sometimes now. That's dope, man. Yeah, we'll definitely show out. Yeah, drum and bass would be a cool movement to see come back. I mean, it could totally do it. It could totally happen. I see a shift, you know? So it's more than possible. If tropical house became a thing, I think, you know, drum and bass could too. Yeah, is Perez working right now? I don't know if you could like pop on, but yeah, I've just been like thrown in so many directions. Thinking in 2023, I take a little break from events for a little bit and work on some music. The events really take a lot of time, man. A lot of focus. Vibing, man. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, listen, like, Dirty Bird has been pushing some drum and bass for a while, but only a little bit. Just reminded me, I wanted to see if the next Rawsome release is up for pre-order. Actually, I think it's gonna be, yeah, it should be. Yeah, Leon, did you wind up like doing like any classes, or because the mix downs and masters always sound really, really nice. Not yet. Brought a special guest onto the show today. That's Beep Boop. Hey, you see yourself? She likes it too. That's awesome, man. DeMarzo is great too. Always been a fan. Nicely done, man. Next one's called Right Now. Maybe. Stand's not fucking staying up. Hold up. There you go. Just going everywhere. Yeah, she's a funny one, man. Where are you going? Beep Boop. That's her name. Nice. True. Hey, did a good job though. Yeah, I love that. Yes, we need more wonkiness. Just the right amount, though. Beep boop. She gets antsy and then I know she's hungry. Nicely done, nicely done. Let's give it up for Leon the Lover. Make sure you give him a follow. Nice job, man. And definitely get at him if you need any sort of tutors or mentoring. Good stuff, man. Thank you so much again for sending this over, bro. I hope everything's going well for you out there. And we got our buddy Nate Chapman, hometown hero. Went ahead and listed his SoundCloud in the chat for you guys. Go give him a follow, show some love. All right, so this is a collab with Nate and Will Oliver. Where's Will from? Is he out there near you? Nate's always working on heat, man. It's true. It's true. I agree. Oh, he's in Virginia as well. Nice. This one's called Sound. Very interesting track, man. I was hoping for something right there, man. sound is very unique. It's just very steady. Feel like I'm on a beat. Collective in the house was good. Hey, the whole gang's on YouTube today. Hi, Mom. Everyone say hi, Mom. How's it going? Boom bop. Yeah, kind of like a boom bop. A little bit. Christine's in the chat. Mom's in the chat.
Only you can know how I feel.
Moms are number one. Here, B-Boop says hello. Say hi. You just love to climb. Yeah, nicely done, man. Next one's called next one's called Groove. More percussive elements. Love it. You gotta full send it, you know? She's being a climber.
We started.
What are you doing? That's how it should always be, bro. It should always be that way.
We started dancing and love put us into a
Let's go.
We started dancing and love put us into a groove. We started dancing and love put us into a groove.
It's getting silly now. Yeah, that was a cool break, man. What you got on break number 2? Let's go.
We started dancing and love put us into a groove.
Sir. Yo, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for smashing up that thumbs up button. We're slowly creeping into the 1,000 watch hours here on YouTube. So that's pretty dope. I appreciate all the support. The bird loves music too. I think it's one of her favorite things. Hey, what's good, bro? Simon, good to see you, man. Bro, you gotta send some tunes. All the information is just below the stream, guys, as well. So if you wanted to send in any music, or you can follow us on basically every platform. We got all our stuff. Oh, you don't have to do it live if you don't want to, man. No pressure. What you got coming up, Simon? Let us know where we can find you. I think, all right, so this is just my thought on the tracks together, or more, I would say more this track, I guess, specifically, is I would love to hear maybe some like live bongos playing some like different, just because it's a lot of loops. So what I'm trying to do is figure out how you can really spice it up and add some like really cool flavors to it. So I'm thinking you can basically just like go into any sort of like live instrument. That way it's like you have something that's engaging the listener more than just like the percussive groove underlying the track. Because it's really cool. And I think that it needs like a little bit more accompaniment, and maybe also in the first one, maybe try some more drums, you know, like things like that, because it could really, like, I like the idea. I think, you know, going in this direction is really fun. It's also really fun to play tracks that are super percussive. It's just one of those styles that is tribal, so it will basically, you know, bring in any listener. Despite where they're from or what their background is, they'll hear the drums and feel it, and they'll just be totally immersed. So yeah, I think those are my critiques on it. But other than that, the tracks are really cool and creative, and I like the percussive approach to the productions as well. So yeah, keep it up, man. Thank you again for being here all the time and sharing your music with us. That's fucking awesome. And that's part of, you know, why I always stress to, you know, go to certain events and support your friends and try to, you know, do as much as you can within the industry, because it does wind up like really inspiring you at the end of the day when you're trying to make music back at home. And you're focused in on that. I think you'll have an abundance of ideas, and also just, you know, people that you can bounce ideas off of. You know, not only the stream, obviously, like you can always come here and share ideas, but yeah, I don't want to discourage you from, you know, going out and meeting people in person. It really does change a lot of things. And ADE and, you know, Odyssey and things like Art Basel and, you know, festivals in general tend to do that as well. They facilitate that sort of communal feel where you're surrounded by like-minded people and just constantly inspired by art around you. I think that's one of the coolest things about what we do. Oh, my camera is just bugging a little bit, so my bad. I think I have to turn up the AC in this place. It starts over here. I think it's time for a new camera. I think, hey, once we hit partnership, once we hit that 4,000 hour watch time, there we go. Yeah, once we hit that 4,000 hour threshold to become a YouTube partner, new camera. I think I should put that on the stream too, because it's kind of annoying. Like, this thing overheats, and I think I can only get like a solid 2.5 or 3 hours out of it before it just craps out. And it's plugged into the wall and everything, so it's not like it's going off of a battery life, but I think that also could be the problem. So, all right, let's get into it. Thank you again to Nate for sending those tracks in. We got Amargosa next. I'm going to list his SoundCloud in the chat for you guys. Go give him a follow, show some love. Oh, you're kidding. Got to get back in the stew. All the tunes I have on backlog are already accounted for. Dropped a freebie on Bunchin Records yesterday. Nice. Got a record coming out end of the month on Ketones. Nice. I love that. And then Luke's Vanta Black. The freebie on Bunchin, where can we find it? Email that to me. I'll give it a shout out in the stream, man. Send it over to demos@rawsomerecordings.com, and I'll do it after we get through everybody. All right, let's get into it. Amargosa. This one's called American Boy with an I, like Barnacle Boy. Nice and steady intro.
He said,
Damn, that sub, bro.
he
actually even hard to hear on headphones, to be honest. I want to play it on the speakers, you know. This would be a lit fucking free download, man. Litty.
Take me to New York, I'd love to see LA. I really want to come kick it with you. You'll be my American boy, American boy.
That's pretty sick.
All your backseat clothes, sneakers looking fresh to death. I'm lifting up your toes. Like in this American boy, American boy. He said, like in this American
Well done.
boy,
Sounds like something in Miami, like you would hear in Miami for sure. Space Terrace, beat Michael Beebe. Hey, thank you, Paul. We appreciate that as a community, man.
Don't like his baggy jeans, but my life was underneath it. And no, I ain't been to MIA. I heard the Cali never ain't the New York's on the way. Let's see the West End. I'll show you to my best friend. I'm liking this American boy, American boy. Take me on a trip, I'd love to go someday. Take me to New York, I'd love to see LA. I really want to come kick it with you. You'll be my American boy, American boy.
It's such a good beat to drop into from a vocal like that, where it's like all top end. Yeah, he might. Or like Clooney. BB Clooney.
You be my American boy, American boy.
Or go see him at a show and throw a fucking USB at him. I'm kidding. Don't do that. Just like hurl a fucking USB on stage. You just gotta find the biggest USB though. Fuck it, throw a hard drive. Matter of fact, I left my USB again. I have to order some new thumb drives. I'm so bad. Who else sucks at getting their thumb drives after they DJ? Yo, claps for Amargosa. Nice one, bro. Yeah, that's my suggestion. I would do this as a free download and try to just get it out to as many people, get like a cool video on it, you know, really just push it like that. That's my suggestion. You have 4 just in case? Yeah, usually I have a couple extra and I've lost all the extras now and I'm out. Now I'm out. The good thing is the sound engineer found my USB this time, which was nice, but he gave me an address that's like 40 minutes away and I'm like very reluctant to go. I'm kind of like, I'd rather, you know, you could keep it if you want. You could have all the Rawsome shit, you know, like I'd, you know, sometimes I just see it as a good thing. Like maybe it gets into somebody's hands that will utilize the tunes. You never know. But it always sucks. It's just like fucking annoying. They gotta be so little. Like, when did you ever lose like a CD case? That never happened to me. ever, because it's just so big and annoying to carry around that you would just like basically have it in a bag all the time. USB is just like, you know, like the other DJs were coming on and I'm like, you know what, just fucking do your thing and I'm gonna get out of your way, and I get into conversation and forget. Yeah, what about those like honing devices, you know, the ones that like beep and you have it on your keychain so that like you know where it's at, like you have a fucking tracker on your USB? Yeah, best USB. What have your favorites been? And not to mention, we got Diego Barrera next. Out there living in Miami, living it up. Art Baselin. Go give him a follow, show some love. Yeah, AirTags for USB. We need that. I need it, at least. I don't know if I can't speak for everyone, but oh, it comes out on Friday for free. What's good, bro? That's awesome. Well, next week on the stream, definitely send us the download link, like the SoundCloud. I'll give it a shout. Nice job, man. All right, we got Diego up next. And yeah, let's, you know, shout out some USB brands. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I use this, I don't know, I forget. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I'll show you which one I use. Yep, there it is. It's a Samsung. It's literally $18, and it holds 128 gigabytes worth of storage. And it's an Amazon's choice. How much is 256 gigs? I don't think I've ever gotten that high to begin with, so I think the 128 is fine. And it delivers today that's so crazy. I'm literally gonna get this right now. I have to. I need 2 more. I lost all of mine. Yeah. Okay. This one's called When Patience Cries. It's by Diego Barrera. Okay, so this is the one I got, guys. This is the Amazon link. Yeah, exactly. I agree. You know, don't go crazy on like really expensive ones. God forbid shit happens and you lose it. I think they all do a really good job at this point, but this is the one I use. And it's pretty cheap, and I've never had an issue with it. I've never run out of space on that USB. It's large. Large and in charge. I mean, having cooler ones would be, you know, like stylish ones would be pretty cool as well, but I don't know. Practicality over, you know, overall. Alright, let's go to checkout. I'm gonna buy these right now so I don't forget, because I should have gotten them earlier. That's so crazy. They come today. 5 to 10 p.m. Nice. Liddy. Oh, Simon, I got that. Nice. I think, all right, yeah, I think the vocal should come down a little bit. It's like really, really overpowering. Not really overpowering. I'm exaggerating a bit, but. All right, my USBs are on their way. Sick. Yeah, 2 for 1. That would have been cool. It's okay though. It's my own fault. I can't blame it on anything else. Or anyone else. think the vocal's okay in here. I think it was mainly in that first section. Right? That's crazy. So fast, like day of. I don't even have to get off my ass and drive and waste gas and time. Very, very cool little thing we got in our lives. Fire beat, man. Yeah, we're in Miami on Saturday this week for a Sanctuary event. We're doing another grand opening. But what's going on like Thursday and Friday? St. Pete. You coming in? Bro, you should come to St. Pete next week. For Drew Daps. Oh, wait. My bad. You're talking about Miami. So yeah, in Miami we have an event. I'll definitely let you know. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I had a brain fart, bro. So Sanctuary. It's like a chill grand opening of a medical marijuana dispensary that's kind of going around the state of Florida primarily right now. There we go. I got it. Copy. Okay. I'll send it to you right now, Diego. In your Instagram DMs. Rawsome. I've never heard of them. But Protect is playing, right? And then Jay is playing as well. Man, I said St. Pete. I'm lazy, man. I don't want to go all the way up to Tampa. Why are you gonna bring me to Ybor? Why you gotta do that, bro? Diego, nice work on this one. Yeah, this section right here, just bring the dB on that vocal down just a little bit. It should balance it a lot. This one's called Chasing You. Groove Estate is in Orlando though. Trying to find something in St. Pete. Because I have to. Saturday is a long day, and we gotta leave. Honestly, we should. I might even be leaving on Friday, so I might only be able to go out on Thursday. To be honest, our event starts at 11 a.m. In Miami, so I doubt I'm gonna get up in the morning and do that drive. I'll probably do it the night before. Collective. Where do you work, Nate? You're going in kind of late. But have a good one, brother. It was good to see you, man. Have a great night. Yo, can you like automate the cutoff, like the filter on this bass line? It would be really cool to hear it like kind of open up a little bit. And then like fuck with the resonance. Ooh. It would kind of start, you know, feeling more ravey. Perez, what's good, man? Good to see you, bro. Thanks for stopping in. I was literally just telling Leon, like, we gotta catch up, man. It's been too long. I've just been like dragged in a million different directions with the events lately. Yeah, so let's get back on email. Let's chat it up. I just wanted to see how you were doing, man. And yeah, let's chat it up on email, and we'll sort something out. But like right now, I feel like I'm basically shot until January. And then January, I'm gonna see where we kind of stand and what I want to do. Yeah, Serum will definitely be able to do that, because that'll be cool, man. I think like, you know, giving it a little bit more dimension with the bass line, it'll keep your, like, even though it's just a loop on the bass line, it'll sound like it's bigger than that. It's got more, you know. Where in Miami? You'll be in South Florida? I'll send it to you right now. Oh shit. Diego, it's your last weekend in Miami before you go back until January, so let's link. Macbeth, I'm gonna send it to you right now as well. Oh, and I just got your message too. All right. I like the atmospheric sounds and such. Kind of reminds me of being in space or something, even though none of us has done that. Yeah, happy holidays, man. Perez, good to see you, man. Or good to chat. IT for January. Yeah, let's chat, man. I think I'm in the same boat. I'm kind of in a crisis right now, I guess. I'm trying to figure out like kind of where I want to take things for 2023. Just been distracted with a lot. Productions need focus, you know. All right, yo. Diego, I'm going to listen to the last one because we got a few more to go. I'll listen to the third one off stream if you don't mind. And then, yeah, let's definitely chat next week. Like, if you're in Miami, bro, definitely pull up to Sanctuary. You'll love it. They got a great team. They're just really great people. All right, next up we got PWE, Pee-wee. I'm going to list his SoundCloud in the chat for you guys. Go give him a follow. Show some love. Thank you for being patient again, guys. Thank you for smashing the like button. We're getting closer to the partnership, you know. I think that'll be really fun to get that, and then we can start really cranking. All right, first one's called Trip. Let's get into it. I'm going to get a water real fast. Let's go, Paul.
Every time I close my eyes, every time I close my eyes, every time I close my eyes, I trip, 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 trip.
Hey. Top. This is wonky. Hey. Yeah, I like that too. Agreed. Next one's called Move Your Feet. Yeah, nice vocal work on the other track. That was cool. Sounds like water droplets or some shit. Yo, take care, man. Have a great weekend or a great rest of your week. Yeah, it's got that like water, kind of underwater texture.
Put it on repeat.
Beats fire, man. where's your demos, bro? Or just your tracks for feedback, man. I wanna jam that shit. If you show me your techno tracks, I'll show you mine. I don't think I've ever like uploaded. I don't think I've ever uploaded them.
Put it on repeat, move your feet to the sound of the beat. Put it on repeat, move your feet to the sound of the beat. Put it on repeat, move your feet to the sound of the beat. Put it on repeat, move your feet to the sound of the beat. Put it on repeat, move your feet to the sound of the beat. Put it on repeat, move your feet to the sound of the beat. Put it on repeat, move your feet to the sound of the beat. Put it on repeat.
I get it. It's not Julian. Yeah, definitely. Anytime you got new music, also, bro. Like, feel free to send it. We're gonna play Simon's free download in a few. Yeah. Up next we have Smitty. Then we have Paz. We're gonna listen to the third one off stream, and then we have Simon. So, yeah, a few more. Gio, what's good for Thursday? Hey, we like different. Pee-wee, thank you so much again, man. Well done on the EP. Really nice work. I like all the, especially the first one with all the trippy elements. Next up, we got Smitty with the Little Different remix. Go give him a follow. Show some love. His SoundCloud's in the chat for you guys. Thank you again, Pee-wee. I appreciate you being here, man. All right. Sam Smith. This one's huge right now though, right? can see Gio dancing like crazy to this shit too. Already, I see it. This is gonna smash the Ritz, bro. Smitty, you should do a free download release for this. Big tune, bro. Yo, no lie, I was like, all right, true story. I was, the camera keeps fucking bugging out. My bad, guys. I was literally in a restroom or some shit taking a piss for the first time. I heard that song. I was like, this sounds like Sam Smith, but it's a fucking banger. That's dope, man. Yeah, I would do a free download release like ASAP for that one, because you'll get everybody, especially on like Christmas, New Year's Eve, that are playing shows. That'll be a good one to put out. All right, next up we got Paz. I'm gonna list Paz's SoundCloud in the chat for you guys. Go give him a follow, show some love. Paz, thank you so much for being patient as well. Let's get right into it. Smitty, you wanna tell Gio the hard news? Yeah, we're still doing Spira, man. Christine is basically handling most of Spira, but yeah, we still do the free downloads and everything. I just need to make my own and just start producing more. About that time, right? Couple free remixes, some cool officials. I like the Red Room a lot. It's fun. I almost prefer Red Room over the main room just because it's like, for me, it's more vibey. Yeah, Gio, I think the biggest thing for us was like the price point is just too much. You know, we just didn't want to. It's just a lot, man. Oh, we'll be doing something in the future, man, for sure. Yeah, this room is vibing right now. I like the tones. Beep Boop is chilling. She's still eating. Yo, straight up, Smitty, I really like that little after party spot at the factory. You know, with the covering. I think that was perfect for something just for, you know, like industry. We could maybe bring a headliner to a place like that and just deck it out. It was that place looked fucking perfect. Man, Paz. Yeah, I know, that was a good point, man. That was definitely a good point to make. It is New Year's Eve, you get, what is it, open bar and stuff, but... I'm sure you got plenty of beauties on deck. Yeah, nice vibes on this, Paz. Yeah, so I think the after party would be like that after party at the factory would be perfect for the size of something that we would want to like start as like a, you know, like an afternoon series. Just do something like that, you know? Start it small. Yeah, Yaya and Andrea Oliva. Yeah, Bella was killing it, I seen. I literally just got back from Seattle and I was trying to make it there so badly. I was supposed to be there like really early, like around 4. But canceled flights and dealing with weather issues in Seattle made it impossible. Next time though. But yeah, I like that idea. I'm gonna talk to Mitchell about it as well. See if we can come in there and produce a really cool special event. Paz, nice job, man. This next one's called Deepness. We like it deep. Yeah, like how many people could you could essentially fit more people because there could be bleed, you know, outside of that little, you know, overhang. But I think you could put at least 100 people there. 100, 150 max, maybe. Yeah, I'm already on it, man. We were thinking of doing Pier Tiki. I think I was talking about it for a while, but then we got the numbers and it's not even worth. It's so impossible to do as far as like an event, to ticket an event. You can only fit 75 people at Pier Tiki. That's crazy. I thought you could at least fit a couple hundred. Is what it is. I like the factory, the little after party factory spot would be dope. And just do like a daytime event into the night, like a Sunday fun day. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, could be. It's long and it's a little bit wider than like St. Pete Brewing, for example, and then you could stand on the outside of it as well. So it's like a perfect little. It's a vibe, man. That would be a really vibey little spot. Vibes, man. Odyssey barbecue at the factory. That'd be fun. Get like a food caterer to come in. Let's do it, man. I've been wanting to do something like that. Gotta get a little Odyssey team building going on, you know? Yeah, you could do some vendors for sure. Yeah. Just keep it small and not too much fucking work. Not trying to do more than that, man. Like some live artists would be cool, some vendors to eat, you know. I met a bunch over the weekend. They were all really nice. Yo, Simon's up next. I'm excited to hear the track, man. I'll also list it into the chat. Exactly. That'd be fine. Saigon has their 3-year anniversary, I guess, this weekend for the music school, for Valentina and Alan's music school. Nice job, man. Yo, that was Paz. Killed it, man. I really like the deep vibes. Let's definitely keep in touch. Stay in touch over email, guys, or if you want to just chat, you could hit me up on Instagram down here. All right. We got Zyman to close it out today. Let's get it, baby. Oh, and let me put this in the chat for you guys so you can download it. Free download, courtesy of Zyman and Bunchin Records. I'm not sure what's been going on with what they're doing. I haven't had time to really focus on anything else other than what we have in front of us. That's gonna change in January, man. I'm feeling like I'm spreading myself too thin on things. It's like doing too much sometimes. It's Simone? I didn't know that, bro. Well, thank you for letting me know right now. I'm always a fan and like a sucker for the 90s organ. The one thing to like, at least for the bass line, not even the bass line actually, it's just the organ. If you had like, let's say like a little delay on those stabs that you're using, because they're very like staccato and short, right? So to keep it a little bit more within the mix, like either have like a slight reverb, but like nothing on the low end, but have like a delay where it like kind of like it creates a little bit more movement in the actual like melody that you create. That's like one thing that I do also, like when I'm using the organ when I produce, like, and doing those kinds of things. I usually put an echo or delay just to make it feel a little bit more like there's more movement. But I like it a lot, man. For me personally, it's always about the jack. Like that is so important to me. If the track doesn't have like jack in it, and it's not like, you know, it's hard for me to get into it. I mean, even techno has jack, you know? But yo, I mean, honestly, this is the thing about music, bro, is like we're never going to be happy or satisfied. Like you're always going to feel like you could have done something more. It took me years until I felt like comfortable where I was like, okay, I feel good about this and I'm going to put it out. And I don't feel like I'm going to come back to it and want to change it in any way. That just takes a lot of time. But it's really important not to be scared or not to be nervous, because this is the process, right? Like this is the part that you need to grow comfortable with more. And with that, it'll make everything come a lot easier and you'll just feel more comfortable, creating and completing tracks, because each time you finish a track, it should be better than the last. Maybe not, it'll be different. They'll have different styles and whatnot, but if you learn one thing or if you're able to really hone in on certain things that you're trying to do with your music through the progress of creating tracks, I love looking back and listening back to some of the tracks. Like it happens maybe once a year, once every 2 years, where I'll just stumble upon some of my old shit and I'll just give it a rinse. And it's fun to listen to the progress of yourself, but also to be like, oh shit, I really like what I used to do there. I should bring that back. Or, you know what I mean? Like there's ways you can inspire yourself in a way, right? The Korg M1 is, I've had that VST for so long, like years. It was one of the first ones I was like really I needed to get it. I was like, how do I get the sound? And I will fucking buy whatever I gotta buy to get it. So I can totally relate. And the M1 is fucking awesome. It's such a great plugin. I love all the different sounds. You could get a lot more out of that plugin, just that, other than just the organ sound. But it is like super authentic to me, I feel. I like the guitars too, man. Bunchin'. bunch in. I like this though. The branding's really cool. I like the ninja sort of vibes. It's got a really nice beat to it too, man. Yeah, it's all good, bro. That, I mean, whether you needed to hear it or not, or maybe somebody else needed to hear that. So yeah, it sounds really good, man. I'm excited to hear more from you. Definitely let me know when you got like some originals cooking. And yeah, I like that St. Pete's got like a really cool producer community that's building, and I see a lot of new like artists and DJs that are starting to produce and whatnot. It's pretty dope. I like it a lot, and as you know, I try to encourage it as much as I can. And I know you preach about it a lot when you're out too. Like, you're an actual producer. You've really kind of like carved out a piece over here, as you know, and like I've stumbled upon a couple of your sets when I've been out, and they've always been fucking fire. So you already caught my attention from day one. But yo, really nice job. I listed that for you guys in the chat if you want to download that. And yeah, I think we're gonna call it there. Yeah, it's almost 2.5 hours. It's gonna be 5:30 soon. Yeah, so definitely keep me posted. I'll be back on next week, most likely. I'm pretty sure everything's gonna be smooth sailing from here. We do have a lot of events. We have Drew Daps next, let's say Saturday. My God, I can't even fucking remember anymore. So we got next Saturday, Drew Daps. After that, we have a week off, which is beautiful. And then we are in Orlando for New Year's Eve with No Sleep. We're bringing out Sage Armstrong. Dipsy's coming through. Omnom and a few others. And myself. It's going to be a good time. I'm looking forward to celebrating the new year. It's going to be a big year for a lot of us. I could feel it. 12/17, baby. And yeah, guys, enjoy the rest of your night. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. And I'm sure I'll catch most of you guys in the very near future. But yeah, keep me posted on what's good this week. I'll try to make it out. And then, yeah, next week we got the Drew Daps, and then I'm free from then on. All right, everybody. Take care. Have a good one. Peace.